Hello, this is Georgie, and welcome to another game of fun. Yeah, I know last time we did multiplication.com, but right now, sorry about that. No, we're gonna do that. You know, I was thinking, I shouldn't tell them that, but now we're gonna do this, and I'm at Pacific Island. I have gone way past your think about Pacific Island. Nope.
This environment shows an island that is like some of the islands of Hawaii, one of the states of the United States.
Let's go and do it. Oh, no, I'm not going back here.
You've already found this prize. Welcome back. Click on the next activity.
Let's go to my avatar and see what I'm
Click on the next.
You see what I'm wearing.
Change bottoms.
I'm not in there anymore. I need some
bottoms.
Some swimming shoes. Now I need some sandals.
Shoes.
Yes, my sandals.
Home.
Let me take off
socks.
There. Oh, it's missing something.
Shirts.
Jackets. No.
Shirts.
My ABC mouse shirt.
Shirts.
Sorry if you wanted that one, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not doing this on Tuesday. I am doing this on Sunday. This one with Mama Mary this Sunday. And next week is Mother's Day, so I hope you have a present for your mother, unless you already have. Oh well. Now let's go back. Let's go back to the learning path. Yeah, this learning path. Yeah, that
first one I did
was just like an introduction of my videos, but yeah, so that was just like my first videos. So yeah, this is my absolutely very first official video. Now let's listen to this, and I'll just stay quiet. Should be working. Here we are.
Bruce and Bixby's Big Adventure. Early one morning, Bruce was fast asleep in his favourite tree. Suddenly, a loud knocking sound made his eyes pop wide open. Who could that be, he thought. He looked down and saw his best friend Bixby standing at the bottom of the tree. Good morning, Bixby called up to Bruce. Bruce yawned and slowly climbed down the tree. He liked eating with his friend. Bixby could always find trees filled with leaves that tasted great. Hi, Bruce said. I sure am hungry for something good this morning. Perfect, said Bixby, because today we're going to find a big tree where we can eat and eat and eat. Where? Asked Bruce. I smelled a really yummy looking tree yesterday, said Bixby. It's not far from my family's home, but you'll need to come down from there first. Bruce climbed the rest of the way down the tree. Then he and Bixby went over a hill. They followed a path to the yummy looking tree, but when they looked up, they got a surprise. I can't believe they ate most of the leaves, Bixby exclaimed. Where should we look next? Bruce asked. Bixby sniffed the air. This way, Bixby said, pulling Bruce by the paw. As they walked, they saw bushes dotted with berries. Bruce wished for a moment that he could eat something other than one kind of leaf, but animals like him couldn't. They had to eat the same thing all the time. Just past the berry patch, Bixby skidded to a stop. A giant tree covered in the right kind of leaves was up ahead. See, I knew we would find the perfect tree, Bixby said happily. Sometimes you just have to walk a little farther than you expect. Bruce grinned. That tree smells good, he said. Let's eat. The two friends ran over to the tree. There were beetles all over the trunk and on the leaves. Yuck, said Bixby. I guess we'll just have to keep looking, Bruce said. Bruce dragged his feet along in the dirt as they walked through the forest. The morning sun was beginning to feel very hot on his back. He was used to napping at this hour. His stomach growled. I'm really hungry, but I'm also ready for a nap, he thought. Bruce lagged behind as Bixby walked up the small hill ahead of them. Bruce, I found our tree, Bixby called when he reached the top. Bruce ran up the hill. Across from him was the biggest tree he'd ever seen. Its thick branches were bursting with juicy green leaves. It's the most beautiful tree in the world, Bixby said, licking his lips. What are we waiting for? I'll race you to see who can get there first. Hold on, Bruce said sadly, pointing to the bottom of the hill. Look. Bixby had been so excited to see the tree that he didn't notice the rushing river that was in their way. Oh no, Bixby cried. How are we supposed to get over that river? Bruce picked up a stone and tried to throw it to the other side. It fell in the river. It's too far to swim across, Bruce stated. I have a rule about swimming. If it's farther than I can throw, then I don't go. Just then, their friend Tess swam up to the riverbank. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bixby. What are you doing? We're trying to get to that tree, Bixby said, pointing at it. Could you bite down another tree for us to use as a bridge? Bruce asked. I've never chopped down a tree that big with my teeth, Tess replied, but I can try. Tess jumped out of the water and went over to a tall tree. She tried to take a big bite out of it. Ouch, she said, rubbing her mouth. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. That tree trunk is too thick. If we can't make a bridge, we need to figure out another way, Bixby said. Suddenly, his eyes lit up. He had an idea. Tess, could you carry us on your back and jump over the river? Tess jumped over to Bixby so that she was standing right next to him. Bixby, I'm not much bigger than you, see? She stood on her hind legs, and Bixby could see that he was almost as tall as she was. I couldn't carry you. And you definitely couldn't carry me, Bruce said, patting his big brown belly. Just then, Tess had a great idea. I can't carry you, she said, but I know someone who can jump over the river. Tess took a few jumps up to the top of the small hill. Toby! Tess yelled. Of course, Bruce said. Great idea, Tess. Toby bounced along the riverbank, his huge feet landing with a thud between leaps. Hello, friends, said Toby, landing right beside them. Bixby told Toby all about their morning. Can you help us cross the river? He asked. We're really hungry and need to get to that tree. I can try, said Toby. Good luck, Tess said as she bounded away. I'm off to find some food for myself. First, we have to figure out if I can carry you both, Toby said. Hop on. Bixby climbed on first. Being the smaller of the friends, he attached himself easily to Toby's left leg. Toby's legs were so strong he barely felt Bixby at all. Next, it was Bruce's turn. Slowly and carefully, he climbed onto Toby's right leg and hugged it as tightly as he could. You're big, Bruce, Toby grunted, hopping around a bit. But I can carry you. Now we need to know if I can jump far enough, Toby said. He dipped his foot into the rushing river. Ugh, I don't want to land in there. We'll all freeze. We need to figure out if you can jump to the other side of the river while you're carrying us, Bixby declared. Then Bruce remembered the stone he had thrown earlier. I can throw a stone halfway across the river, so we can practice jumping the length of 2 throws. That way we'll know if you can make it all the way across, he suggested. Bruce drew a line in the dirt with his foot. Then he picked up a stone and threw it. It landed on the ground near a bush. Next, Bruce walked to the stone, picked it up, and threw it again. At last, Bruce pointed to the spot on the ground where the stone had landed the second time. You have to jump this far, he said. Feeling hopeful, Bruce and Bixby climbed back onto Toby's legs. Toby leaped with all of his might. He jumped so far that he landed past the stone. I can do it, Toby said proudly. So Toby hopped down to the riverbank with Bruce and Bixby holding tightly onto his legs. Are you ready for the big jump? Asked Bixby. I sure am, said Toby. Bixby said, ready, set, go! Toby pushed off the ground as hard as he could. The 3 friends flew into the air and soared over the river. They could see the water rushing beneath their feet. When they landed on the other side, they all cheered. Bixby's mouth watered as he looked at the tall tree. "Look, Toby," Bruce said as he pointed at the ground. "There are enough shrubs and grass here for you to have a feast too." "Yum," Toby said. He was soon chomping away at the yellow grass. Bixby and Bruce were already halfway up the tree. Bixby stopped climbing as soon as he could reach the first leaves. He crammed some into his mouth and chewed away, smiling between bites. Bruce climbed up right beside his friend. He swallowed mouthful after mouthful of leaves. These are the tastiest leaves ever, don't you agree, Bixby?" "Bixby?" Bruce said. Bixby was asleep. Bruce and Toby laughed, and then Bruce let out a little yawn. "Come to think of it, maybe Bixby has the right idea," he said sleepily. "I'll be back to carry over the river when you wake up," Toby said, nibbling a last bit of grass before hopping off. Bruce closed his eyes. "I wonder where we'll eat tomorrow," he thought.
That is the end of the book. Sorry if you forgot I was actually talking. But anyway, we're finally done. That felt long to me. Okay, let's go.
Great job!
I do
Click
not
on the
like
next
doing puzzles.
activity.
They're easy, but I don't like doing them.
One.
If we go one, then
There were
just
Beetle,
tap on
Bixby,
them.
and Toby is Bixby. Bixby is your big Bruce, Toby said, but I can carry you. Bruce and Bixby's Big Adventure.
Done and go. 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 Thank you. Go. Oh, I love
Terrific.
these ones. Yes, the color ones. 60.
60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 70,
Anything else? 60? Nope, 70.
70, 70, 70,
Anything else? Nope, no 70.
80, 80, 80, 80,
No more 80. This one is easy. This one.
90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100.
And done. Let me press the done button and done. That was fun and AJ. Hold on. Try to go to level 3. Oh, it won't let me pick because I can.
Add a favorite. Continue to next activity. Continue to next.
Come on. Let's go for this.
Great job!
Pigs and bricks
Click
and
on the
suffix
next
trip.
activity.
Okay.
Pigs, bricks, and suffix tricks. Once upon a
I'll
time,
stay quiet.
there were
first.
3 little pigs who were brothers. The first little pig had made a house out of straw, but the big bad wolf blew it down. The second little pig had made a house out of sticks, but the big bad wolf blew that house down too. So the 3 brothers lived together in the third little pig's house, which was made of sturdy bricks. One day, the third little pig was building a brick wall behind his brick house. The second little pig came skipping out to join him, a big smile on his face. "My, you sure are full of cheer today," said the third little pig to his brother. "Yes, it's true. I am cheerful today," said the second little pig. "That's because I just learned a great trick for turning one kind of word into another kind of word." The third little pig looked confused, so his brother explained what he meant. "You said I looked full of cheer. I took the word cheer and added the letters F-U-L. That made cheerful, which means full of cheer. That's because the letters F-U-L at the end of a word mean full of. That is a great trick, said the third little pig. Now how about you give me some help turning these bricks into a wall? I am always happy to be helpful, replied the second little pig. Can we make more new words while we turn the bricks into a wall? Of course, replied the third little pig, and I would be very thankful for your help. Now bring that wheelbarrow closer, please, but be careful. The second little pig lifted the handles of the wheelbarrow and pushed it as fast as he could. All of a sudden, it hit a rock. I said, be careful, called the third little pig. But it was too late. The wheelbarrow toppled over, spilling the bricks onto the grass. Uh-oh, said the second little pig. I guess I wasn't very careful. Instead, I was careless. Careless? Exclaimed the third little pig. Is that another word trick? It sure is, said the second little pig. You see, the letters L-E-S-S at the end of a word mean without. The third little pig nodded. I do see, he said. You were without care while you were pushing the wheelbarrow. Careless. Careless. The second little pig looked at the ground. I was also useless, he sighed. Instead of a wall of bricks, I made a pile of bricks. Don't worry, said the third little pig. All we have to do is put the bricks back in the wheelbarrow, and then everything will be wonderful. And wonderful is much better than wonderless, started the second little pig, because... Wonderless? Asked the third little pig. Oh, you're right. That's not really a word, said the second little pig. The trick of adding F-U-L and L-E-S-S doesn't always work. Very interesting, said the third little pig. Can we please put these bricks back in the wheelbarrow now? Quickly. Okay, said the second little pig. Just one more thing. May I tell you about the word quickly? It's one of my favorites. The third little pig sighed. Fine, he said. Go ahead. Well, quick is a word that describes a person or thing. But when you add the letters L-Y to the end, it changes into a word that tells how to do something, the second little pig explained. I get it, said the third little pig. Quickly tells us how I would like us to put the bricks in the wheelbarrow. As the two brothers picked up the bricks, the first little pig suddenly shouted from the house, "The big bad wolf is back!" The little pigs ran into the house and slammed the door loudly. They checked to make sure it was tightly shut. The three little pigs did not get eaten, and they lived happily ever after.
That was the end of that story with some suffix tricks. Let me see, how much time have I done right now?
Terrific! Click on the next activity.
Okay, not much, I don't know.
Suffixes
get
cutout
to-
puzzle. Full and less.
To the, I don't know which one to stop at. The one that is in between the, the one that's at the edge of the palm tree on the left. Yeah,
Suffixes
or in the middle.
1. Colorful. Careless. colorless. Careful! Can you think of any other words with these suffixes?
Yes, I can. I'll just say one. Oh. Wonderful. There.
Stay on the
Thinking of
continue to
undo.
next activity.
I press continue. It isn't working. Continue. Hello? You working? Okay, thank you.
You found
Yay,
a
a
prize!
prize!
Click on an item below to choose your prize
Ooh, I
and
don't
collect
have
your
these
20 bonus tickets.
These glasses. Wait, I don't have glasses. What is that? Ooh, pens. I'll get this one used up. Actually, no, I'll get this from my hand.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Go to my hamsters. Yeah. As you see, I have 10. Like a lot.
2.
Underwater curve tube.
Now, where can I put it? Isn't it? I need this. Oh, no, you're here. There we go.
Basic bubble. Basic bubble.
Daisies. Can you go that far? Unless I move everything around. I can't believe that. Watch how they all cross through each other. How they were bouncing? Yeah, they just need to go for it. And let's check on my other pets. Yeah, I have more than just this one. Let's go to my aquarium. Oh, you are dirty. Oh. Thank you. More flakes. Breakfast and lunch. did it. Now crush one. And boom! Hold on, watch this. No, I couldn't predict it. Alright, it has to crush one. Then, boom, I caught one. Yes, two. Oh. Yay. Time for lunch. Let's go home.
Back.
Let's go back.
Welcome back.
Dr. Deb,
Click on the
the
next
digestive
activity.
system. Oh, I remember Dr. Deb. I haven't seen it for a while.
It's so beautiful. Want to know what it is? It's the digestive system, that's what. Mom, can you bring me something to eat? Please?
She doesn't really look like a doctor, but she wants to be a doctor when she grows up.
Who are you? Gabriel. We moved next door. Your mom said I should say hi. Hi. I'm supposed to give you this. I'm Deb, but people call me Doc. Want to be one of those people? Sure, Doc. When I'm a doctor, my degree is going in that frame. Awesome. I'm going to be President of the United States. I believe you. Hey, want to see how the digestive system works? It'll be memorable, I promise.
You can only be the president of the United States if you have 100% American, and it's okay if you have something else, a couple of it, but as long as you have 100% American, that's all. I hope he is 100% American.
I don't really know a lot about digestion. Ever seen a rocket blast off? For a rocket to move, it needs rocket fuel. For us to move, we need food, like this apple. Without food, we lay around all day. Must eat food. Want to know how our body turns this apple into rocket fuel for our bodies? Digestion, that's how. All these different parts, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, and the large intestine, they work together as a system to help us get stuff out of food that our bodies need for energy and to help us grow. Want to know what that stuff is called? Nutrients. Release the nutrients. Release the nutrients. But how? It starts in our mouths. Imagine this funnel is your mouth, and this wooden thingy is like your teeth, mashing the apple into little bitty pieces. Chewing, chewing, chewing. After a while, all those little pieces of apple get really small as your tongue moves them around your mouth, mixing with your spit. We'll use a little water for that. Spit's also called saliva, but I like calling it spit. Me too. Spit's very underappreciated, for sure. It makes your food soft enough to swallow, and it helps you taste all the great flavors in your food. Pretty cool, huh? Who knew? Once you start to swallow your food, your esophagus takes over. That's this part here. What do you mean takes over? Chewing takes thinking, right? I'm chewing, I'm chewing, I'm chewing. But as soon as you swallow, the rest of the digestive system goes to work without you having to think about it. Let's say my hands are the muscles in an esophagus. They just keep pushing the food down until it reaches the stomach. That's this part here. And from the stomach, the food goes into the small intestine. Remember that part about nutrients and why they're so important? Because they give us energy and help us grow? Yes! You're good at this. Future presidents know a lot of stuff. So anyway, the small intestine is where the nutrients in our food are released. Release the nutrients! in the
I hope he knows how to pay. He needs to get some more money first.
small intestines. But where do nutrients go after they're released? Into our blood. Then they can travel to all of the parts of our body. Whoa! Whoa is right. But we haven't gotten to the large intestine yet. This part, after the small intestine takes all the good stuff your body needs, the large intestine gets rid of all the water and breaks the food waste down even more before getting rid of it. Do you mean? Yep. You poop it out. I think we're gonna be really good friends. Me too. Want to feed my digestive model more apples? Sure.
Now I want to make some things. I'll try to make some,
Stay on the.
I'll tell you if I did it, and I'll describe what it looks like.
Terrific.
Oh no,
Click on
not
the next
cut out
activity.
puzzles again. We all know I hate cut out puzzles. Okay, I'll stop it. It's still to one. Number one.
A small mouth.
No.
Mouth. The digestive system.
Yeah, that only took me about 4 seconds minusing that one. 5 seconds, but because of that, no, 4 seconds. Minusing that one where we got stuck. 3 seconds. Real one 4,
Continue
but
to
without
next
that
activity.
damage 3.
Continue to next
So
activity.
let's go. Go. Hurry up.
Great job. Click on the next activity.
Oh, I love these. It's a ghost. Oh my gosh. Mouth.
Mouth.
It's all mouth. Oh, look at it. Teeth.
Teeth.
I thought it was literally. Oh, that's what. I thought it literally meant teeth.
Mouth. Teeth.
Alright, keep on.
Mouth. Mouth. Tongue. Esophagus.
Sorry.
Esophagus.
Oh, mouth.
Mouth.
Oh, I can't believe
Mouth.
I didn't even know it wasn't stomach.
Stomach.
Oh, tongue.
Tongue. Stomach.
Hopefully that'll be the last one. Yeah, you can see her hair. You can see her face now.
Small intestine. Large intestine. Large intestine. Done.
Okay. I am done. Oh wow, that looks bigger than before. Okay. Done. Now, let me click that and we shall move on. Well, we are in the middle now.
Click on the next activity.
I know I'm stopping here too. Tomorrow we will work on Pacific Island Digestion with Dr. Deb, level 9, lesson 50. I was in level 9 before when I started this. But I don't have any videos of it. Yeah, this is my first video for ABC News. And remember multiplication.com. Maybe I'll do those again in the future. For now. I will do this in a day, okay? After tomorrow, I'm gonna do another video, okay? After tomorrow, okay? After tomorrow, not tomorrow. After tomorrow. This will be the end of the meeting. I mean, I'm doing Zoom on it. And I'm gonna say goodbye, everyone. Bye!